Hello everyone. Now the next concept is functions. So what is a function? See, consider there are two sets, A and another one is B. A is also having number of elements and B is also having number of elements. Okay. So consider an element A in A and an element B in B. Now what is this function? The function is nothing but the relation from A to B. It is considered as like this. This is the symbol. The relation for A to B is such that every element A in A is related to B in B. Okay. And here B is called as image of A and A is called as pre-image of B. So this is called as a function. So what is function? Function is nothing but when there are two non-empty sets A and B, then the function from A to B is nothing but the relation from A to B such that an element A in A is related to an element B in B such that AB belongs to F, and this is the symbol of function, that is small f. Okay. Next, we shall study one example on this. For example, let set A be 1, 2, minus 1 and B be 0, minus 2. Okay, so these are the two sets. Now, the relation is represented as R is equal to, okay, 1, minus 2, 2, 0, minus 1, minus 2. So here R is nothing but the relation from A to B. Okay. Now, how to represent this using the function? Let us draw set A, then set B. Okay. Now, what are the elements of set A? That is 1, 2, minus 1. So 1, 2, minus 1. What are the sets of elements of B? That is 0, minus 2. 0 and minus 2. Now, the relation is already given 1, minus 2. So the first element is always the element of A and the second element is always the element of B. So 1, 2, minus 2. 1, 2, minus 2. So the relation from A to B from 1 to minus 2. Next, 2, 0. 2, 0. Next, minus 1, minus 2. Minus 1, minus 2. So this is an example of representation of a function. Okay. Now, let us study the types of functions. So now the type 1 of function is identity function. Identity function means what? As the name indicates, as I told you, there is image and there is pre-image. So what is image? If it is represented as relation from A to B, then the element of B is considered as image and the element of A is considered as pre-image. Okay, so identity means what? When there is a set A, okay, the element A of set A, if it is the image of itself, then it is called as identity function. That example is, see, set A and automatically set A means there are no two sets. So the element A and element A, okay. So the relation from A to A, okay, and this identity function is represented like this. Means there is no image, there is no another image for the element A. The image of element A is itself. So such function is called as identity function. Next, constant function. I'll show you with the diagram first. See, this is set A and this is set B. There is only one element in B, that is C, and there are n number of elements in the set B. If, okay, see here, what it represents that, as we know, the relation from A to B means the element of B is image and the elements of A are nothing but pre-images. Okay, when all the elements of A are having only one image in B, then it is called as a constant function. So constant function means what? Remember, there is only one image for all the pre-images in the set A. Okay, so this is the meaning of constant function. Next, onto function. Onto function means, as usual, set A and set B. For every element A, okay, there is an element B in B set, that is onto. Next, 1 to 1. See, 1 to 1 means what? 1 to 1 means exactly from 1 to 1 means set A, set B. See, for example, there are 3 elements, okay, in A, and there are 4 elements in B, okay. So every pre-image is having a particular image. For example, this and this. What it indicates? There is a particular image for a particular pre-image, 1 to 1, which is like dedicated, we can say. Means this image cannot be the image of any other element, like that. Okay, so that is 1 to 1 function. 1 to 1 correspondence. 1 to 1 correspondence is nothing but it is a combination of two, that is onto function and one to function. Means it can be either onto. Whereas in onto, we don't have particular dedicated function or dedicated relation in onto. This can be the image of this element as well as this element. Okay, and this can be image of this element. This is nothing but onto. Whereas 1 to 1 means particular image and particular pre-image. Whereas 1 to 1 correspondence is nothing but the combination of onto function and 1 to 1 function. Now, let us solve two problems here. So now, there is one problem here. You have to verify whether the function f of x is equal to 3x minus 5 is 1 to 1 function or not. You have to verify that. So how to verify that? Let us write down the function first. So f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. Now we have to go on taking the values for x. Let x be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. We can take any values here. So now put these values in f of x. Okay, and let y is equal to f of x. Okay, now first minus 2. Then f of minus 2 is equal to what? 3 into minus 2, minus 6 minus 5. That is minus 11. Next, f of minus 1. Okay, so put minus 1 here. 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8. Next, f of 0. 3 into 0 is 0 minus 5. So it is minus 5. Next value, f of 1 is equal to, put 1 here. 3 into 1 is 3 minus 5. That is minus 2. Next, 2. f of 2 is equal to, put 2 here. 3 2s are 6 minus 5 and that is 1. So these are the values we are getting. Now we have to represent these values. Okay. So here, so this is x and this is y. Okay. So what are the x values we have? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. And y values minus 11, minus 8, minus 5, minus 2 and 1. Okay. Now relation from a to b, what we call here, it is from x to y. Okay. So f of minus 2 is nothing but minus 11. Next, f of minus 1 is minus 8. Similarly, all this. So, see, particularly minus 11 is image of minus 2 only. This can never be the image of any other element in the set. Okay. So, this is how every image is dedicated to one pre-image. So, such function is called as a one-to-one function. Therefore, it is verified that this is one-to-one function. Okay. Similarly, the next example, that is f of x is equal to x cube. See here, f of x is x cube. Let me take the values for x. As usual, you can take any value. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me take only 3 values. 1, 2, 3. Now, put these values in the expression. F of 1 is 1 cube. That is 1. Next, f of 2, 2 cube. That is 8. Next, f of 3 is 3 cube. That is 27. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Now, let us draw the function. Okay. So, you can call it as A and you can call it as B. This is f of x. Okay. This is y. Now, f of 1 is, okay, now let us write the elements of this set. That is 1, 2, 3. So, 1, 2, 3. And here you are getting 1, 8, 27. So, 1 to 1 relation, then 2 to 8, and then 3 to 27. So, here also 1 is the image dedicated to only the pre-image 1, and similarly 27 is the image which is dedicated to pre-image 3. This is how there is dedicated image as well as pre-image. Therefore, this is also nothing but a one-to-one function. So hence it is proved that this function is also one-to-one function. Okay.